I'm here at Toylanta. Let's see what they got.
Shut up and sit down.
Okay, psych. I am not at Toylanta. I'm actually in my house, in my toy room. I decided not to film inside. It was a mess in there. Well, it was a lot of people, very crowded, condensed, and I just really wanted to be able to look around and explore and relax without having my phone out. So I decided, instead of showing what was in Toylanta, I decided I would just show you what I picked up from Toylanta. So let's go. Let's talk about for a second why I went to Toylanta. First of all, I go every year. It usually takes place my birthday weekend, but this year it took place the weekend after my birthday. So traditionally I will go to Toylanta, go nuts because it's my birthday and I just buy everything. Now on the weekends I have a booth at Charlie's Collectible Show, as a lot of you guys know, and I sell dioramas and action figures there. Although they were open and usually on Saturday I would be selling, I decided that I would go to Toylanta that day, take the day off, go treat myself, specifically to see the Four Horsemen guys, so I could get me some Mythic Legions. I'm just now getting into it, just kind of dipping my toe into Mythic Legions. And before I went, I kind of looked on some different websites, Nerdzorg Toys, Big Bag, to see what kind of, and of course the Four Horsemen website, to see what Mythic Legions that I might be interested in. And I decided I wanted some big creatures. I want to use them for like I was thinking about like Thor and how he fights big creatures on Asgard, or the ice giants and things like that, or just big creatures guarding doorways, or boss level fights that I could do with some of my action figures from other toy lines. So I was like, yeah, that's the way I want to go. So before I get into the Mythic Legions, I'll just show you some of the more practical things I picked up. I didn't pick up a lot, but just a couple of practical things I picked up at Toylanta. First is the Mandalorian loyalist. Well, not loyalist, but the Super Commando. I have one, and I wanted to at least have two to kind of flank Darth Maul. So I got this, and the other thing I picked up was this Mattel Classics Panthro. The cool thing about this, I'll show you. This is old. I think it's from 2011, 2015, something like that. I know it's a big gap, but this guy. I was looking at reviews of this, and it's pretty much the same body as the Super 7, like the same exact body. The Super 7 has an additional head, so it has a few more accessories. The paint is darker on the Super 7, and the eyes are darker. It's a little different paint on the eyes on the Super 7, but pretty much it's the same figure. Less accessories, different paint job, but the same figure. So, and it was, it was cheaper than the Super 7. So I got this guy, Panthro. Panthro was my favorite Thundercat, by the way. and I'll eventually get Lionel, Chitara, maybe the main four: Lionel, Chitara, Tigra. You know, all those guys. So yeah, so that was for my, you know, Star Wars and my beginning of a Thundercats collection. I do have the I got this a while back in 2015, maybe 2016. I do have a Lionel. I don't have it here. From Bandai, the Bandai Lionel. I do have that, but I think I want to replace him with the Super 7. So back to the Four Horsemen. Said I wanted some big creatures to kind of have some boss battle fights, photography that I hopefully could get around to eventually. And the first guy I picked up was Mr. Ice Troll. So yeah, I got this guy. This dude is massive. Look at this, man. Look at my head to the box. Look at that. Massive, awesome Ice Troll. And you know, when you catch Four Horsemen at a show, a lot of times they have their I know at Toylanta, I don't know about all shows, but they you know, they discount their figures. So I got him at a really good price. Not only does we have this big boy here with this, there's an ice sword in there and like a hammer. He comes with 2 additional head sculpts. Check that out. Check those out right there. And also, this is the head. I'm gonna pop his head off and use that head. And he's gonna be my Asgardian Ice Troll. For my Thor, I have the Marvel Legends Thor, and I have the Mafex Thor. So I'll do some photography, do a nice ice background, you know, maybe a ice cave. I don't know. What you think? Should I do a cave? Should I do just an ice backdrop for Thor? Let me know what you think. The next figure I got from Four Horsemen was the Ogre Army Builder. So this guy. So this is really cool. So his default head is a Cyclops. Get that glitter off of there. And this is a Cyclops, and then he's got this helmeted head with 2 eyes. So it could be a Cyclops or just a big ass ogre. So yeah, and I got those NECA Dungeons and Dragons figures. I got that dwarf and that knight. I forgot his name, Goodheart, something like that, and then the War Duke. So yeah, photos. So yeah, that worked for that. And that pretty much wraps up my Toylanta pickups. But that day and that weekend, I also got a mail call, and I went and picked up a couple of things at good old Ollie's. So first I'll show you what I got from Ollie's. And people are picking these things up now. No intention, I'm kind of off camera here. No intention of buying any of these, but because they were at Ollie's and they were so cheap, I got the starting lineup. So I got the Trae Young because I'm in Georgia, So I got this guy. I got him at the Ollie's near my job. And then realized they had the baskets as well, the hoops. So I was like, oh man, let me go back and check and see if they got any of the hoops. I went back to the Ollie's by my job, no hoops. Not a hoop to be found. But I went to the Ollie's in Douglasville where I stay. They had so many hoops. No trays. No Trey Youngs, but a lot of hoops. So I got me a couple of these. So I'll probably do a basketball diorama and have various Marvel Legends figures playing basketball. So yes, recent pickup. And my last pickup was a mail call. I actually watched Kyle Reviews. I really like his channel. Kyle, he did a review of the Mattel Creations Snout Spout. So after I saw his review, and Snout Spout was one of my favorite Eternia Masters of the Universe figures, because he's like a dude with a mechanical elephant head and he's a fireman. I mean, like, it's just so outrageous and cool. So yeah, so I ordered it immediately. It got here pretty quick. And that's Snout Spout and all of his glory there. So yeah, all of his accessories, down in here. I mean, I just love the box. I don't usually geek out over boxes, but this box is really cool. I mean, check this out. Check out the artwork on this box. This is crazy. It's dope. And it's wrap around, him with the X. It's just so cool. I'm definitely taking them out of the box, but I will be keeping this box. So yeah, so that's it. Really quick video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know, did you go to Toylanta? And what did you pick up at Toylanta? Do you have any of these Mythic Legions? Do you have any suggestions? Like, how can I build upon what I got for Mythic Legions? Because they're pretty awesome figures. And me as a customizer, I hear they're perfect. They got all the parts are swappable on this, comparable size figures. And I seen even one guy at the 4 Horsemen table was showing us how he took a Marvel Legends Doctor Strange cape and put it on one of the Mythics. So they're very customizable. So I'm looking forward to diving more into the Legions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.